In the mid-6th century, a volcano in Iceland erupted 3 times in a little more than a decade. Ash blocked sunlight across the northern hemisphere, causing crops to fail, which in turn led to food shortages and mass starvation. In the Anglo-Saxon world, communities fought each other in their desperation to survive. Amid this turmoil, people were all too willing to trade freedom for safety. Thus, the various English kingdoms came into being. One strongman who flourished in this chaos was interred in a lavish ship burial at Sutton Hoo, near the banks of the River Deben. After his death around the year 625, his subjects dug for him a large trench and dragged into it a 27-meter-long ship. The monarch was laid to rest inside, surrounded by artifacts. The whole thing was then covered by a mound of soil. This king was a member of the Woofings dynasty, perhaps of Swedish descent. From what later sources tell us, Wuffa, the dynasty's namesake, died in 578, and his son Teitil died in 599. We do not know much at all about either of them. Luckily, a rudimentary story of Teitil's son and Wuffa's grandson, Rædwald, has survived, thanks to a synopsis included in Bede's Ecclesiastical History of the English People. This was the man buried at Sutton Hoo. Historian Marc Morris, in his 2021 book, The Anglo-Saxons, explained, "Given the burial's location, we can confidently assume it was a king of East Anglia, and given the presence of coins that date to the mid-620s, we can be fairly certain that it was indeed Rædwald." When the king was alive, he supposedly had 2 altars in his temple, one for Christian rites and one for pagan rites. As for the geopolitical sphere, Rædwald and his men eliminated the powerful northern king Athelfrith at the pivotal Battle of the River Idle in 616. Despite this, Rædwald's death has become more famous than his life. Although Rædwald's body was slowly eaten by acid and erased from the world, his spirit lives on. The sovereign's grave goods, and his famous helmet in particular, have become emblematic of early medieval England. An awe-inspiring glimpse of a long-lost world and a once-revered king.